So now we're on to the final stage in the reloading process, which is seating the bullet head into the case, which has got the powder and the primer in it.
Okay, so we need a few basic tools, obviously. We have the seating die, which you need to adjust according to your manufacturer's instructions. And what I do with these is there's an adjustable rotary head here, which if you wind it up, you seat the bullet more shallowly, wind it down, it's more deep. So you start with the thing extended out quite a way. The prepared cartridge goes in the shell holder as normal. Your selected bullet needs to be carefully placed on top as squarely as you can. And the action is raise the ram, hold the bullet to keep it aligned until it's well into the die. Move the ram down about halfway of the travel and bring it back out. The reason for this is you can then allow for any lack of concentricity within the die, turn it 180 degrees and fully seat the bullet. Now, because we've got this wound up a little high at the moment, that bullet will likely be too long. And the criticality of that measure is we must not exceed the book maximum cartridge overall length. Neither must we go to a shorter cartridge than is defined in the book for your bullet, for your charge weight. So we're between those two bands. This is why I suggest we start long and creep up on the measurement we want. I'm aiming for the maximum cartridge overall length of 2.710 for a 243 Winchester. At present, measured by the calipers, I'm at 2.719, so I'm about 9 thou over. All I do is I simply tweak this down clockwise a fraction, and I sneak up on that measurement by repeated seating. Once this die is set, I can leave it, but I'm still 5 thou over.
So it's very small adjustments.
Very, very small adjustments. You'll get used to your own die. And there's no rush to this, just creep up on it gradually. I'm at 2.712 now. Tiny, tiny tweak and we should be there. So it's not a hugely lengthy process. 2.711. You get the idea. It's gradually creeping up on the process in this on the overall length. 2.710.
So will that now work for every single cartridge you put through that?
Yep. That die, assuming you don't fiddle with it, is now set, and I can simply speed up the process now. Next cartridge, or next brass, next bullet, hold it in, seat it halfway down, let it out, 180 degree turn to balance out concentricity issues, and allowing for the manufacturing tolerances on the bullets. You'll find some of these will come out shorter or longer, but it's by a fraction of it's by a couple of thou.
And then you can work through a whole batch.
Yep, work through a whole batch, yeah. It's worth measuring these things rather than just relying on the press, because there's certain tolerances in here. You may find you need to tweak it down a little bit, up a little bit, but by and large that is now set. I've set it to the maximum, provided you don't dip below the minimum specified in the book for the particular cartridge, for the particular bullet and charge weight, you'll be as safe as houses.
You may want to get a bullet out of the case once you've loaded it. There are a few reasons for this. The bullet head might be seated too deep in the case, they might be leftovers from some test loads, or the bullet head might be damaged. The tool we use for this is a Kinetic bullet hammer, and this is how it operates. As you can see, the bullet head has dropped into the bottom of the hammer, the powder has come out and it's left the case where it is. So we'll need to open this up now and clean it out.
Tune in for the next instalment of Team Wild's Academy's series on reloading your own ammunition. In 2 weeks' time we'll be looking at how to make the brass safe for reuse. Visit Hornady.com for all of the equipment you need to begin reloading your own ammunition. If you've missed the previous episodes in the series, click one of the links now. Subscribe to Team Wild TV for the best hunting, airgun, gear and bow hunting videos on YouTube.